this is something I've never seen before. Being able to be on the ground here in Minnesota and see the passion in these people, it just makes you think, what happened to common sense? You know what I mean? These things are happening right in front of our eyes, and it sucks that people have to burn down police stations and just show their frustration because we're not getting treated fair. I mean, this is happening all over the world. You see it on camera day after day after day, and we're not getting no justice. And I just think that the fact that Minnesota, they reacted the way they did because there's so much pain here. You see the pain all around the world, but actually here where it actually happened, the pain is different. And I'm not surprised that the people from Minnesota responded that way. I'm actually happy they did, but at the same point, we can't get away from what we're trying to do, and that's get justice. The love has been great, and it's been shown. People from every city to city, everybody's been standing up and supporting my brother, and I appreciate it. But we can't fall for the trick bag and go away and let them play on our pain. And I think that's what they're starting to do. But here in Minnesota, the love's been great, the support has been great, and I think they're starting to hear us.
Stag, you know, you and I, we spoke, we've been speaking, and I told you, I say, Stags, pray about it. I said, be measured, be thoughtful, and let the words flow. You did an excellent job of doing that. You see, when I look at Minnesota, Stags, I look at it like Philando Castile is not even 2 years old, 2.5 years old at the top. And they say, now again, you see, Big George was the wick, but the powder keg with Walter Scott and Alton Sterling and Eric Garner and Freddie Gray and Michael Brown and Trayvon Martin, they were all stuffed into this dynamite keg. And Big George, when they did, see, Skip, it's kind of like what Dr. King went through. When he walked on the Edmund Pettus Bridge, he knew what would happen, but because back then, everybody sat down to watch the evening news together. It wasn't like it is now. You got news all throughout the day. You only got the news at 6 o'clock. So what we saw was what happened to Dr. King on the Edmund Pettus. He brought that violence into our living room. We had on Monday afternoon violence come into our living room where a man took a knee in a very iconic pose. Skip, is it ironic that the very pose that Colin Kaepernick struck on the sideline many years ago is the very pose that man struck on another man's neck for 9 minutes? And Stacks, I can just imagine what it was like to be there and see the outpouring. You know, Big George didn't know he was loved like that, did he, Stack?
Man, hey, that's the best part about it. You know, I was with his brother yesterday, and his brother told me that Floyd used to always tell him, man, one day we're gonna be on top of the world. We didn't expect it to be this way, man, but the way he's getting shown love, I mean, they'll never scream my name in the Netherlands. They scream my brother's name in the Netherlands. So that means we're doing something right. I just want to be able to get justice, and I just want to continue to use my voice in the right way, because this is somebody that I really cared about. You know, maybe somebody that really loved me genuinely. So I put everything aside, and I came here, and I'm still on the ground, man. And I'm gonna do whatever I can do to get justice for my brother.
So, Stephen, give us some more detail, some more background about how you got to know George Floyd in Port Arthur, Texas, which is obviously a long way from Minneapolis. What was your relationship like, and what age did it start at in Port Arthur?
Well, I want to go back first and touch on something Shannon said. I forgot to say this too, Shannon. Even with all those names you named, Ardell Sherrill is going on right now. He was arrested by the police and killed under their custody. Nope, his mom came to our rally. She still hasn't got any answers. Nobody's even replying to her. So this is the stuff that's still going on in Minnesota right now. But for me and George, I live in Port Arthur, Texas. He lives in 3rd Ward, Houston. That's 45 minutes away. So we was in Houston every weekend. So we had different friends back and forth. I had a friend named Tello, rest in peace. He said, man, I got a homeboy named Floyd that looked like you. I'm like, man, y'all might have the same dad. He's like, yeah, right. So when we seen each other, the first time we seen each other, you know how it goes, Shannon. The first time me and Floyd seen each other, I say, man, who your daddy? He said, who your daddy? And we just hit it off. We just hit it off. And I tell you, Shannon, it was genuine from day one. Every time I went to Houston, 3rd Ward was my first stop. And I think the fact that we looked alike made us become closer. over the years, as you see some of the posts I posted on my page, he's one of the only people that really supported me genuinely. If you look on his page, I think I